What's going on, everyone? It's DC3 Johnson here with another NBA 2K21 video, guys. So we are going to be coming into the locker room here with our boy Klay Thompson. It's going to be a matchup, but it's going to be a fun one. We're going to be facing Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers here. We're going to go ahead and do 2 games in this video, so stick around. It's going to be it's going to be a lot of action right now, and already our boy Chef Curry gets us going there with the first basket of the game, and of course it's Portland. So they're going to go back and literally score a three-pointer right in our faces because, of course, CJ McCollum and Dame Dollar, they just love to do these little shootouts. And look at this right here. Perfect example. There we go. Damian's already just like, you know what, guys? I'm just going to pull up for a 3 real quick. And since everyone's doing their thing, I'm going to go ahead and do mine. Set up the bread and butter. And once again, CJ falls victim to me. And boom. Look at that. Just get the contact right there and draw our first foul there. And Steve Kerr is just kind of like observing, just kind of like, you could have done better. You could have done better. Could have done better, DT. Could have done. But you know what? We get the first free throw to go down, and we end up missing the second one. So we go 1 of 2 there, but it's all good because we get the steal right now, and we're going to go ahead and just drive the offense here. Come on, ooh, Chris, perfect. Right on the pressure, just ends up getting that nice basket there, guys. So for those of you new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss a single part right now. Currently working on a couple other projects as well, guys. So always good to just stay tuned and stay updated here. So right now we get the steal and we draw the foul. This time it's going to be on Dame Dollar. So not too bad of a start already. 2 steals already in the first quarter. So a great start for us defensively, and we're just showing them that we came to play. So let's see, we end up getting the first one to go down, and Dame's just not happy. He's just like, damn, like he's just looking at me like just mad dogging me. I'm just like, bro, like, I'm just doing my job, man. Just doing my job. As Chef Curry does the nice off-balance 3, and that pretty much wraps up our first quarter. Portland goes on a little bit of a run there, guys. Look at that, 14 points, 16 points from CJ McCollum as we end up coming in. Second quarter still actually haven't come in. Normally it took a while for them to get us back in. So right now Portland's with a 9-point lead. We get the nice assist there to our boy Gerald Green, and we are going to see give once again to Marquise Chris, sorry, and boom, once again draw the foul here. Bread and butter put to work here once again on Damian Lillard. Once again he's not happy. He's frustrated. He's just like, why is this going on? Like, this just doesn't make any sense at all. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just here to do my job. So, boom. Bread and butter this time around is going to be on Carmelo Anthony. And, wow, I'm just amazed. Like 5 of 7 right now from the free throw line, so not too shabby. 6 of 8 now. And I'm just really happy to see Carmelo just doing well with Portland. I know that definitely he kind of had a couple off years with I think the mark of it was like once he got traded from New York, that like with that OKC year was just horrible, and then he didn't have a good run in Houston. So I'm just glad. I know he had the year off from the NBA where I was just like, dude, is Carmelo like not gonna, like, is his career really over? And I'm just glad he kind of had a little resurgence with Portland, and I really hope that things continue to go well for Carmelo. I definitely feel for him. I mean, is he one of the greatest? Maybe. I mean, I would say you can probably have a conversation about it. I'm not saying he's the greatest. I'm saying one of the greatest. So before I start getting those mean comments, I do want to make that clear. So I would make the argument that he's definitely like top 100 or top 50. And some people could even go higher, depending on the situation. So I would definitely hear an argument, because I definitely feel that part of the stigma as to why no one really talks about him is just because he's been on bad teams. Well, Denver was pretty decent at one point, and I know they got pretty good with a couple runs here and there, especially when like AI was still doing pretty good with Carmelo, but then he just started declining, and then it just kind of didn't go well. Because New York, and then with New York, it looked really good because they had Amari Stoudemire, but it just kind of didn't work in that direction for whatever X or Y reason, as we do end up having a rough start here to the second half, guys. We end up going on the super negative, and we're trying to see if we can start a little run here, but unfortunately just it looks like Portland's just going to be getting the best of us. Oh, and speaking of Carmelo, look at him just laying the nice basket there, just not giving us any room for error there. And that it's gonna be tough, but I think right now our main focus is just try to see if we can get this double. I mean, we already got the double-digit points. We've been struggling on our shooting right now. We're only shooting about 14% from the field, so not great. So let's just see what we can do. So right now we get the first assist with Wiggins, and that gives us a nice comfort room, and now we get the another one with Chef, so we're up to 7. And Steve Kerr's gonna give us probably like a nice water break. Usually it's like about a minute and a half long in the fourth, and we end up coming back here with about 3.5 left, and we're gonna throw it. Boom. We get the nice assist this time on our boy Klay Thompson, who ends up scoring there. And now, boom, another one there. This time to our boy Chris, and we get some nice 320 fans in Portland. So that's always good, always being on the road and trying to gain fans. And another one here with Chef Curry. And so we get the double-double, guys. We get that double-double that we're looking for. Damian Lillard, I just wanted to put that out there. 51 points. Just an absolute monster, and unfortunately end up coming up short on that but we do get the assist one more time, and we get CJ in foul trouble here. Chef is just taunting the crowd, just kind of like, and CJ's just like just about to like throw a fit, and it's like, bro, like you guys are winning, like just chill. And so we get the steal on CJ. We're going to take it to the rim, but we run out of room, so we're going to lob it to Chris. Chris just feels it, and he's just like, I'm going to knock down a three-pointer here. And that pretty much is going to wrap up our game. So we end up kind of making a little run towards the end, and it's a nice victory for Portland, who's going to walk away with a 7-point win. We don't do too shabby. 12 points, 12 assists, 2 rebounds. Definitely wasn't the game we were hoping for in terms of like getting the production we wanted, but it could have definitely been a lot worse, and I'm definitely happy with what we got. And I mean, we're really close to upgrading our playmaking badge, which is going to be a big focus for us, and trying to get these badge upgrades. So it's only going to make us a better player in the long run as we move on to the next game. So we're going to go ahead and do the Pelicans here, who we have actually not done too well with them. We've actually dropped both games that we faced them, and from what I remember, since this is a copy of last year's schedule, basically, I believe this is our final matchup with them. So let's hope and see we can get something going here. Right now we're off to a nice strong start here, as Chris, I just had to put that on there. Just that nice alley-oop, and just ends up getting the nice basket there. We get the assist there as we give it to Klay Thompson, and now boom, over Lonzo Ball, who just can't believe it. And we get some nice home fans just hooked up on the DC train. And unfortunately, the Pelicans are they're taking over the game, man. Like I can't even get off the bench for 1 second without them already kind of like, yeah, we're just gonna take over the game. Look at this, 50-25, guys. I'm coming in midway through the second, and we go. Like, we just got destroyed. Like, right? Like, I'm just like, I can't even believe it. Like, I'm like, what's going on? Like, Steve Kerr, you sure you wanted to leave me on the bench for that long? And right now, speaking of our boy, look at this. Zion Williamson gives a flagrant. He literally just drops me on the floor. Let's take a quick other look at that. He's just taunting me on the floor. Look at this. Just shoves me straight to the floor. And one more time. Look at this. Just puts his hands right over my shoulders. He doesn't even try to go for the ball. He just shoves me. And look at that. Just absolutely horrible. And we very surprised, because I like Zion Williamson. So I'm a little heartbroken that he feels that so much hatred from me when I haven't even done anything to him. And so we go 1 of 2 there, and so we're going to once again get the ball and get the foul here on Lonzo Ball this time around, and we end up going once again 1 of 2 from the foul line. Hey Lonzo, hey LaMelo's better. All right, we'll talk to you later. And we end up getting Lonzo fired up, who ends up blocking our shot there. After we talk a little smack to him about his brother, you know, and the nice triple-double game that he had with the Charlotte Hornets. Michael Jordan's probably like, dude, I picked up a steal. I told you to pick up LaMelo. I told you. He's probably telling Mitch Kupchak, like, he's just like, bro, am I not a good owner to this organization? I told you. He was the future. And so right now we end up getting the steal here. Looney ends up giving it to us, who I actually miss a lot. I actually miss playing with Looney, especially for those of you who follow me from my NBA 2K20 days. Man, Looney was just so clutch. And granted, Chris was too. I know Chris was like really a main part of our regular season. And because the way the contracts were structured, he was only a two-way player last year. So that's why he couldn't get really involved with us towards the latter half. And I'm really happy that he's part of it now. And so right now we're just gonna work on our own game, guys. We gotta keep going what we're doing right now. Drew Holiday's kind of struggling a little bit, 4 of 10 from the field, and he ends up drawing a foul, getting a foul from us as we put the bread and butter to work, and we end up going 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And so right now Steve Kerr ends up putting us on the bench here. And just an amazing performance. Right now, Chef Curry is leading us with 20 points. And we get another steal here, guys, here in the fourth. And we're going to go try to take it to the rim. Sorry. And unfortunately, just does not work well for us. So we're going to see. We're going to set up the screen here. We're going to give it to Wiggins, and unfortunately, he's just not able to do much with it. But Chris is able to be there to save the day. And so once again, we're getting a little bit of physical contact from Lonzo. He's probably still upset about that trash talk we had earlier. And so Chris once again just able to keep the offense on our side. Right now, Wiggins is he's running out of room. Let me see if I get him the screen here. Wiggins with the three. Oh yeah, we gotta look at the replay one more time, guys. Beautiful fadeaway three right there. So we set up the screen for him. Defenders are way too late. He pulls up. Referee can only watch from the Chase Center logo as he knocks down a three-pointer. And Wiggins is absolutely trying to make a case for the dunk contest with these flashy dunks that he's going for. Shout out to Gerald Green for getting the assist on that pass there. As once again, we get that 1 minute break that we were talking about, and we get the foul on whoever took over for Lonzo Ball. And we go 2 for 2 there, and boom. Set up the assist right here, and boom. Light it up. Klay Thompson's just like, give it to me. And I'm just like, yes. Let me get those assists right there. Let me get that VC. Because Lord knows I ain't going to pay for that VC. Lord knows I ain't going to pay for it. 2K still owes me from the Mamba edition that they have still yet to give me the VC. So they gotta give me that VC before I give them money. And so right now, Klay Thompson with that nice, Chef with the nice three-pointer. And so that pretty much wraps our game up here, guys. We're going to, unfortunately, drop this game to New Orleans. It was still definitely fun, and we do get that playmaking badge upgrade, so it's going to be nice for us here. As we're going to go ahead and leave the video right here. It was definitely fun. I mean, it wasn't the greatest games, but I think we just kind of played our own game and just kind of did well. So you guys take care, guys, and stay safe out there, and stay tuned for the next one.